Okay, so make sure you got plenty of room. We're going to start with some cardio. I'm going to make sure our timer is ready. We're going to be doing a little bit of Tabata this morning. All right, so we're going to start. Pretend like you have a step. When you did step aerobics, pretend like you got a step right in front of you, okay? Hands to the hips, and I'm going to step up on that step, lift the knee, and step back. Step up, lift the knee. Step forward, lift, step back. So pretend like you're stepping up onto that platform. So of course our core is engaged, our spine is nice and tall, and you can choose to go as far forward and back as you'd like. I'm going to add some arms. I'm going to do a press up, press up, press up, press up. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. One more. You got it. 3, 2. Now I'm just going to tap my heels out. Push, push, push. So it's like you're tapping that platform. Nice and tall on your spine. And again, if you want to put your favorite music on, go for it. That's it. Now I'm going to travel a little bit more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now step wide and take it to a lunge, side to side. Add a shoulder, pressing forward. You got it. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now let's roll the shoulders back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to round forward, open it up. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. One more. Good. Now I'm only going to lunge to this side. Stretch and pull. Stretch and pull. Inhale to exhale. Reach. And 3. And 2. And 1. Switch sides. 8. Pull through. And my arm is on my thigh here just to give some extra support to my spine. Here's 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Turn to one side. Make sure your knee is in line with the ankles. I'm going to take my hands to the floor. I'm going to lunge forward and then press straight. Forward. Now if you don't want the hands on the floor, put one hand to that thigh. And we inhale, exhale. 3, 2, hold it down here. The opposite hand as the foot that's on the floor stays on the ground. I'm going to reach up, thread through. Reach up, thread through. Lift and stretch. Inhale to exhale. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Take the hands to the thigh. We're walking ourselves back up. And let's take it to the other side. So now we're lunging to the other side. One hand beside each foot. And we're going to lunge forward. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. You can have that one hand on the thigh if you prefer. You can do this standing up with your hands against the wall. 3 more. 2 more. Now stay down. Opposite hand is foot on the mat. I'm going to reach up, thread that needle through. Inhale to exhale. Wringing the water out of that rib cage. Warming up that spine. And here's 3 more. I inhale. I exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 hands on the floor. Now take that leg back. And here we are into a plank. So we're going to warm up that upper body. You can lower to your knees. You can be on your forearms. And of course, there's always the option to stand against the wall. I'm going to pike my feet up on an inhale. On the exhale, lower back down to that perfect plank. I'm going to inhale up. Exhale. So my head's just along for the ride. I'm not lifting it as I come out. It's going to stay right the way it was. Inhale up, exhale down. Now on the exhale down, drive a knee to the outside of that elbow. Lift back up, take the opposite knee over to that elbow. So if it's my right knee moving, I'm going to the right elbow. Lift it up, modify where you need it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Can you give me one more each leg? Last one. Good. Step a foot in, and pull all the way up. Okay, let's grab onto our flat band. Shall we have some fun now? Yes, we shall. Okay, mine's underneath my laptop. Okay, are we ready? We're going to start by taking that band underneath the feet. Make sure you can see me, make sure you can hear me. All right, so I got my toes underneath my legs. You can choose to take them as wide as you want. The wider my legs, the more resistance on my band. I'm gonna let my arms just hang down. Let's just do traditional squats. I'm gonna squat down and zip it up. Down, lift up. So after we do 8 here, I'll show you how to make it a little more challenging. 4 more, and 3. Inhaling down, exhale up. Next set, I'm gonna take my hands to my hips. And now I have more resistance though on that band. Proud chest. I like to look up where the wall almost meets the ceiling. And I shared a really high ceiling. I'm not with a high ceiling. And 4, 3, 2, harder. Lock the hands here. Bend and drive through. Bend, drive through. Inhale to exhale. Make sure you're using your breath. Driving through those heels. Give me 4 more. I'm going to get your timer started for the rest of the workout. 2 more. And 1. Okay. So now we're a little bit more warmed up. Now we're going to go to our timer. All right. So we're going to be doing our minute work and then 15-second break. Here we go. Pick your squat that you're choosing and begin. So the hands are either hanging down, they're at your waist, or they're all the way up. But we're moving for 1 minute in that exercise I just showed you. The band's optional. Let's go. Make sure you're moving. Don't wait for me. Down, drive it through. I'll tell you when you're at 30 seconds, and I'll tell you when you're at 10 seconds. Don't forget, watch your form, and you're choosing how quick you do these. If you'd rather use weights instead of the band on any of these exercises, feel free. Looking good so far. I like our form. Keep those arms still, whichever one you pick. Driving it through. Don't forget to breathe. You got 10 seconds here. This is easy for you so far. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a 15-second break. We're going to do each exercise for 3 sets. Then we move on to the next one. So maybe you were here during this one. Maybe you want your arms higher on this next set. 3, 2, 1, go. Second time through. Drive through those heels. Get that booty back. That chest, it's got to stay lifted. Use your breath. Squeeze your booty at the top, yeah? Nice. Now, if by some chance you feel those knees aren't stabilizing and they're not facing straight ahead and that they're possibly buckling in, put a ball between those knees. Very important. We've got proper form here. And you're already past 30 seconds. I didn't get a chance to tell you that. Drive through and breathe. Drive through and breathe. Looking strong. I'm so glad I picked 3 to do each one. Less than 10 seconds. Easy. 5 seconds. And 1. Woo! All right. You got a 15-second break. Check in with your body. You got 1 more time through with these squats. They're feeling good. If you want to challenge yourself this last set, go to that next level. Ready? Go. Last minute here at this exercise. Let's go. Band's optional, by the way. It's optional. Try not to lock your knees like that at the top, right? As soon as we're up, we're back down. I like to not go below hip level. So watch you don't go too low. Yep. Meaning my hip and knees. That's it. I don't take my hips below knees. Come on. Guess what? You're at 10 seconds left here. Don't forget to breathe. Don't get sloppy. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do some back. All right, so I'm gonna start with my feet in parallel. My band is up. My hands are slightly wider than my frame. Don't like things hanging down. You're gonna mirror me. My one arm is going to pull down and stay on that arm. We'll do half and half. 30 seconds on this leg, 30 seconds on the other leg. So what are we working here? I'm working my back as well as my lower body. My inner thighs are squeezing to bring that leg back in. If it's too easy, take the hands closer together. Watch those shoulders. Keep them connected to your back. You're at 30 seconds. Inhaling, exhaling. Don't look down. You got it. And if it feels better to just stay in one spot, feel free. Feel free to not move your leg at all. 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe on the back up. 3, 2, 1. Release, shake it out. Okay, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to change in 30 seconds. I'm sorry. Okay, so that means we're committing to the other side. 1 minute. And press, bring it up. No, that was not a trick. That was me talking too much and not paying attention to my timer. Imagine that. Pull down, bring it up. Pull down, bring it up. Boom, bring it up. You got to feel a lot of muscles working together. There's not just one group. Can I remember the 30 seconds? Give you that little cue. Come on, stay with me. I'll tell you when you're at 10. It's coming up. 10 seconds. Just our first set we'll do for a minute. Deal and release. Okay, shake it out. All right, so I'm gonna focus really hard. 30 seconds each side. I'll be ready. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Remember, you don't have to move the leg. Maybe the back is getting too tired, so you just don't do the arm movement. You got it. Bam. Make sure the other arm isn't moving. It stays there. It doesn't go with you. And do me a favor, make sure you're bending both legs. A lot of times when we step out like this, people take it to a lunge. Other side. Ha! I remembered. There's hope for me yet. Down and lift. Down and lift. You got it. Woo! Almost at 10 seconds, so come on, you can't quit now. That's right, I'm watching. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, roll it out, stretch it out. If your hands are getting tired of holding the band, grab weights. That might be me at some point. Okay, got a lot of thumb issues. Bring it up. Last time, 30 seconds. Come on. Squeeze. Pull it down. Lift it up. Pull it down. Lift it up. Oh, that's it. Oh. Make sure your spine is staying upright as well, right? Because by our third set, we could be getting tired. We can start to get sloppy. That can't happen. That's how we get hurt. Get ready. Other side. Here we go. Out and in. Out and in. I know you're sad that this is our last one of these. I'm sad. I'd like to do a lot of back. But we'll do more back. Absolutely. Just not this one. You're in less than 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay. We're going to do some lunge bicep curls. So take the band. I'm going to put it under my right foot. Okay. I'm going to lunge back. You grip it as low as you want. And we're going to lunge and bicep curl. That's it. You got it. We'll try to do 30 and 30 with each leg. Now my upper arm is staying glued to my rib cage. My spine is staying nice and long. My knees over my ankle. I'm exhaling as I curl up. Watch your wrists. Make sure they're not flexing. So look at them just for a second. Get ready. Switch feet. You gotta do it quick. Here we go. That's it. So my biceps are still curling, but I've switched what leg I'm on. If you don't like the up and down, hold the lunge still and curl. If your arms need a break, just do maybe the lunge. Play with it. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, other side again. Get set up. I almost felt like on this one, 30 seconds is too quick. Wow. Okay, choke as far down as you want. 3, 2, 1. Green light. Curl. Weights are an option here as well. If you don't have a band or weights, you could use water bottles. Remember those days? We didn't have anything. We had to make it work. Come on. You're choosing how slow or fast you go. Please keep your neck in line with your spine. 5 seconds on this side. Get ready for that quick transition. And here we go. Step in, step back. Here we go. And curl. You got it. Stay tall, look straight ahead. Don't forget to breathe. That always is helpful. Come on. 10 seconds left. You got this. Come on. Woo! 2 and 1. Okay. Put the band behind you, base of your armpit. Okay, palms are up. As I press my arms forward, I'm going to lunge. Then I'm going to go away from the forward leg and then come back in. Got it? So my right leg is going to reach forward. My left arm twists. Bring it back. Step back. Right leg. Forward. Twist. Out. Back in. Serve your tray of drinks. Sweep it around to the people behind you and beside you. Stay tall. Don't let that band push you forward. Stay long. I'm going to stay with this one leg. It's a slower move. We can do this side for a whole minute. You're more than halfway there already. So yes, you can do it. Reach, twist, forward, come back. If a forward lunge, moving it out and in is not for you, stay with that leg forward, just like this. Yep. We have time for one more. And then bring it back in. So there's so many options. It's like a la carte, make it work for you. All right, check your back out, check your knees, your hips. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the left leg, which means the right arm will be stretching back. Here we go. Serve your drinks, pass them, refill. drive. Make sure you're staying tall in that spine. Take a big enough step forward so your knee and your ankle are in that straight line. And I'm pushing off that front leg to come back, yes? Inhale, exhale. Love this one. I love the rotation. I love to get more flexible in the spine. So important. Press, reach, good. And we press, and we twist. Come on. Lovely. 10 seconds. Looking strong. We have time for this last rep here, and then come back in. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little bit different, 30 seconds, not a whole minute. I'm gonna stay out this time, and I'm gonna make it more about a chest press, okay? So I'm gonna hold my lunge, I'm gonna choke further towards me, that band, and I'm gonna press. And press. 30 seconds each leg. So it's still a lunge movement. My knee is still over that ankle. My spine is tall. I am not letting that band push me forward. I'm using my pecs and squeezing as I press out. 4, 3, 2, step in, other leg steps back, and we press out. So this should feel the same way as when you do a push-up, right? That same movement with the arms holding you and then bending, and then pressing and squeezing those pecs, right? Same thing as a push-up. Make sure your arms are going across that shelf. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, step in. Okay, we're gonna put those two moves together for our third set. So we're gonna step forward, start the tray, twist, bring it back. We'll do 2 here of the presses and then step back. So the right leg, palms up, serve your tray, twist. Now flip the palms down, give me 2 chest presses. 1, 2, step in. Palms up, serve the tray, twist. Palms go down, drawing the elbows back. Give me 2 presses, push back. Flip the palms up, serve your tray, twist. Come around, elbows pull back, palms down, push twice, step back in, palms up. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Bring it back, push twice. Woo, step back, serve your tray. Rotate away from that front leg. Elbows drive back, palms press down, step back, serve the tray. Sweep it across, bring it back, elbows pull back, press 2 times, whoo, and then release. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, shoulder. Take the band underneath your right foot, okay? So I'll mirror you. Cross the other foot behind. Take it out to a wide V. And we're gonna do a little curtsy squat. Bring those arms up in this wide V. So I'm holding pretty close to my ends. I have a pretty long band. So if your band is too short to do this, you're gonna have to grab your light weights. You got it. Form is everything. Watch your wrists. Don't be holding your band like this. Beam of steel. Got it? And I'm not here, and I'm not here. I'm out to a V. Make sense? Don't forget to breathe. Up and down. Up and down. You got it. Take your time. Go a little slower. 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. If a curtsy isn't cold for you, pick a different leg position and release. I'm going to drop my band for a second. I'm going to do a quick stretch for my shoulders. If you don't need it, don't take it. Okay. Pick up your ends. Put the other foot inside the band. We position in that curtsy squat. My leg comes behind. My hips and shoulders are facing straight ahead. Keep going. Move when you're ready. I'm exhaling as I bring my arms up. Our middle set of these, I'm not going to do the band. I'm just going to focus on the lower body curtsy squats. How are we doing? Good. I'm out to a V. Can you feel the front of the shoulders working? And I also feel my back muscles supporting this move. I'm breathing. I hope you are. Stay with me. You need to ditch the band. 7 seconds. Whoo, shoulders are tough. And release. Shake it out. Okay, I'm not going to use my band. You can also stretch back this way. I'm going to clasp my hands and stay on that curtsy squat. Okay? I'm going to alternate my curtsy squat. So here's my clasped hands, hips facing straight ahead. Curtsy, curtsy, curtsy. You're welcome for the nice upper body break. I think our hands more need that break. Come on. Don't lose your form. And if you'd rather squat and maybe tap a toe, that's fine if you don't like the curtsy. Got it? Okay. And you're going to choose how slow or how fast you go. Make sure the chest is staying proud and you're still balancing that dinner plate on top of your head, driving through this front foot. If you want to try a little balance, try to sweep but not touch the floor. But be careful if you're choosing that route. Just an option. Multi-level class, right? How are those arms? Are they ready to go again? 3, 2, give me one more. Okay, we're gonna go back to our band for our third set. You don't have to, you can also go to weights, light weights, front, shoulder. Can't use a lot of weight. All right, so I've got my right foot in the band. I cross back, hips and shoulders face straight ahead. You choose how low you go with your hands. Just breathe, take your time. Know your limit, know when your shoulders are saying, no more. You keep moving with me. Maybe you just use the arms and your body weight. I'm driving through that front foot. Come on. We're gonna change feet now. Third set, easier set with this one. Here we go, don't waste time. Get set up quickly, but make sure you got your right alignment before you start moving again. You only have 18 seconds, let's go. Love these. Don't forget to breathe. 9 seconds, come on, bring it home. Let's go. Woo, woo. 3 seconds. Come on, give me just one more, Nicely done. Okay, now I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna keep it in my one foot. I'm gonna lunge forward with the other. This is gonna be a diagonal shoulder press. If your band is short, you will need to use weights. So I got it behind me, palms face forward, and I press into this diagonal. Yep. I'm going to exhale as I'm pushing up. You can also do one arm at a time. We just did a set of shoulders. We're doing another exercise. Those shoulders may be tired. We don't want to push the body past bad form. Remember, you can ditch the band. Look, I'm still using my shoulders. I'm still working them. Yep. Come on. Go at your own pace. Don't go super speed. Take your time. Form is everything. 10 seconds. Make sure your core is pulling in. You're going to start to feel this in your lower back if you're sticking out your booty and not supporting from your belly. Okay, release. Other foot's going to step in. Maybe you want to do it without the band. Maybe this set, you're going to alternate. Maybe on this set, you're not going to use a weight or a band. Are you ready? Bands on the inside. I'm not here. Should have mentioned that. Press. Maybe you want to do one arm at a time. and then a set with 2. It's all on how tight is your band and how long is your band. Push, 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 push. You got this. Come on. Stay motivated. Let's go. Whatever's going to motivate you today, think about what that is going to be. Let it help you get through this set. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay. Anytime where I feel it's a lot, the second set, the middle set, I'm not going to use my band. Okay? So we were holding that lunge. So I'm going to start with my right foot forward and my left leg back. Now, if you have something, if you want to elevate your back foot, like on a bench or a step or a chair, you can challenge yourself harder that way as well by elevating this back foot. Clasp those hands, and we just do these lunges right here. You got to have proper form. Let's start with the bottom half, knees over the ankle. My back heel is raised, and it's not turned out. My toes are straight ahead. Yep. Ear, shoulders, hip in a straight line. So I can't be here, I can't be here. I have a slight, very slight tuck of my tail. So this flattens out, this pulls in more. And I'm driving through my front heel. If a single leg squat, which is a lunge, is not cool for you, do a regular squat. You have 10 seconds. Stronger you today, stronger you. I hope you feel stronger. One more here. Push off that front leg, step in. Okay, how'd that go? All right, other leg. When you're ready, don't forget to drink water too, okay? Don't wait for me to say, did you take a drink? All right, posture. Do we have everything? Check it out. Here we go. Down and up. Down and up. Drive through that heel. Shoulders are relaxed. And I'm just working and focusing on this front leg. Yep. Belly in and up. Tail slightly tucked, ever so slightly. Melt those shoulders. You still balancing that dinner plate on top of your head? Yeah. And if your knee is not staying over the ankle, it's going too far forward, you may need to get this leg back a little further. That's how you adjust that and make this better. Just saying. If balance is a problem, hold on to a wall, right? But I don't see anybody having that trouble, so I didn't cue it. You got it. Down and drive. You only have 7 seconds, and we'll go back to our band for our third set. Yay. 2, 1, drive it in. Okay, so maybe on this last set, you don't want to use the band. Maybe you want to use light weight. We're going to do 30 seconds each side. So I'll step in with my right foot. Step through it and forward. Anchor that back heel down. Here we go. 30 seconds here. You're either doing 2 arms or a mix of a 1 arm and a 1 arm and a 2. Come on. Push. So we're back to our shoulder press again. So maybe your shoulder isn't good for you today. You want to do a bicep curl? That's fine. You want to do an upright row instead? That's fine. What's your time? We're only at 30 seconds on this side. 10 more seconds and get ready for a quick switch. Ready? Switch. Other foot comes in, other foot goes back. Press your back heel down. Last 30 seconds. Woo! Press. Press. Don't forget to breathe. How about the neck? You don't feel tension there, do you? Hope not. 5 more seconds, that's it. Woo! And release, okay. We're gonna go into some triceps. So you'll face forward. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see, but you can stay facing forward. I'm gonna take a 1 foot forward, doesn't matter which one, we're gonna do both. So step forward with 1 foot. Here I'm in a staggered lunge again. Bring the arms out like a V, palms face behind you. Pull it back. Back. How are we doing? Squeeze. So I'm not changing my rib cage. Yep. And guess what else is going to hit this? Is the rear delts. Yep. You got it. Switch feet. How do you like that? Give you a nice little transition there of just 30 seconds each side. Woohoo! Press. 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 You got it. Open the chest, squeeze the back of the arm. Uh-oh, I see a furry creature coming in. Oh boy. Who let you in? Hey, get out of here. Okay, release. Take a quick break. Shake it out. Hey, I think there's a treat for you upstairs. Go get your treat. Go get your treat. Go ahead. It's over there. Yeah, go get it. Sometimes they're smarter than us. Okay, other foot back in. You ready? Pull it back. Here we go. Bam. Come on. Press. Press. Open that chest. Come on. Wrists are straight, yes? Good. 3 seconds. Switch feet. Go when you're ready. Need a break, take one. Press. Press. No, no, no. Press. Press. Come on. Squeeze. 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. How'd that feel? Okay. We got one more set to go. One more set. You don't have to use a band. You can also do one arm pulling back at a time. You want to work these triceps. We hold back there. Yes, we do. Put a foot underneath there. Let's go. You're choosing how tight to make this as well. Pull. Pull. You should feel like a nice opening for your chest. It opens as you pull back. The front of the shoulders get a nice open feel. You got it. There we go. One more, one more. Switch the feet, quick, boom, boom. Here we are. Remember, you're out like a V. Palms face behind you. Come on. Try not to get caught looking down, right? Then your neck is out of alignment with the rest of your spine. 10 seconds, that's doable. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna do one more exercise, standing, and then you're gonna need your mats. So I'm gonna do a close grip row. I got 2 feet in my band. I'm gonna sit into a chair squat. Those arms are gonna be reaching out, and they're gonna pull back. Pull back. So I'm going out like a diagonal. I'm not going straight down like this. In the back, it can do a lot. So I'm going to choke my hands further down. I'm going to pull. Now right here, especially because we're not standing tall, we've got to be supporting our spine from our core. Try not to have your head drop like this. So I'm still looking straight out there, just lower than I normally would because I'm down more. Come on, pull, pull. Tuck that tail. Come on, pull, pull. You got it. 20 seconds. Maybe you want to go to a single arm pull. You pick it, but keep moving. My torso staying in one spot. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can step out of it, take a breather. Whew. Okay, these are the last couple sets standing up. I can't wait to do abs and booty. Ready? Step in it. Go. Boom. Try to get that breathing in a pattern. And remember, I'm hinged from my hip, not from my back. I bend my knees, I hinge slightly forward. So people, you guys are looking like straight down like this. I want your neck to be in line with your spine. Yeah. Pull. 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 If you're starting to feel strain in that lower back, you got two choices. You either got to tuck a little more and pull this in a little bit more, or you're going to have to bring it up, right? And row. Your range of motion will be smaller. But I want you feeling strain in your back. You guys are awesome today. Awesome. Proud of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Maybe you want to do a little twisting. Maybe you need side bending. Maybe you need to do a cat-cow standing. Maybe you need to do a roll down. Do what's going to work for you. You have 1 set left. 3, 2, whoa-ho, step on that band. Giddy up. The wider stance can make your band tighter as well. Squeeze. You got it. This is it. This is it. Come on. 40 seconds. How we doing? You staying with me? Looks like we're all moving. Come on. Okay, 30 seconds. Come on, drive it home. Drive it home. Don't forget to breathe. I hope you got some music on at home that is motivating you. And pull. Come on. Pull. Okay, guess what? Final 10 seconds. Let's go. Are we ready for the last 5 seconds? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if you have not taken a drink during this whole entire workout, shame on you, grab a drink. And we're going to flatten out that band. Mine gets all bunched up the more I hold it. We're going to grab our mats and lay them on the ground. Let's go. Chop, chop. Water, mat. Here we go. All right, so remember, anything done with the band can be done without the band. Yes? You're killing it. Let's go. All right. So we're going to start with a little bit of booty right before we do the abs. All right, so I got my band with me. Let me get my timer. So you're going to get into a bridge position. Okay, so you're going to lift up those hips. Lift up those hips. The arms are straight up in the air. Okay? And all I want you to do is press through the band. Okay, so I'm in my bridge position. My arms are shoulder width apart. I'm going to take it to my thighs. And I'm going to push down. Release the booty. Push down as I lift up. I push into my band as I'm lifting up. I lift up my hips. I push down with the band. That's it. Press. Please do not put this pressure into your neck. This should be in the booties, back of the arms. And we're not doing 3 sets here, by the way. Just saying. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, hug those knees in. Nicely done. Take a nice breath. Inhale and exhale. And give me one more. We'll inhale and we'll exhale. Rock yourself up. Okay. So we're kind of off with our timer. We should be working right now, and we're not. So we're going to get this back into gear. Take the band behind your feet. My feet are going to be in parallel, and my hands are pretty close to my ankles. So when I come down, I'm going to pull my elbows to my mat and draw my knees into my chest. Got it? All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press out, crunch up, and then put my head back down and bend my knees back in. So rehearse that again. We're going to push out and then come back down. Now another option, once I start this timer, is to keep your head lifted and keep the legs going. Okay, you ready? Now we're back on our timer. 3, 2, 1. So you're going to keep going up and down with your head. You can keep your head lifted. But if your head is staying lifted, I need you to look into your belly button. Your shoulders must be off your mat to the base of your shoulder blade. Otherwise, you're straining the heck out of your neck. So remember, I started head down, lift as you push, draw it in. If you're lifting it each time, make sure you're not dragging. Chin to chest, lift up. You're halfway there. Press. Press. Yes. Press. Love it. When you press those legs all the way out, make sure you're firing the glutes as well. Yes. Press. 9 seconds. Easy for you. 3, 2, rock yourself up. Okay. Lay your band on one end of your mat. Put a forearm on that band. Grab on to the front of that band. Okay? I'm going to lift up, press my arm up, come back down. Elbow is bent. Straighten as you lift your hips, and come back down. Press. I'm working my bottom oblique. I'm hitting my tricep as well. Why not? Harder. I'm going to take it to a clam as I come up. So now it's oblique, outer thigh, hip. Woo! 30 seconds. Looking good. Maybe you want to do it without the band. Maybe you want to just lift the hip and not that top leg. Maybe you want to do a lift and then maybe a clam on the floor. Maybe a lift, clam on the floor. You pick it. Gosh, there's so many options. 3, 2, 1, release. Other side. So I like to stay facing forward, so I move my band to the other side of my mat. How are we doing? Okay. I got that arm on my band, my knees are stacked. Shoulder, that bottom shoulder, connect it to your back. Ready? Lift. If that band's getting a little too close for comfort to your face, look down at that elbow. How's that bottom shoulder doing? If it's staying connected to your back, it should feel okay. If you want, add the clam. The arm is just extra credit, so is the leg lifting up like that. Come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Okay. Come to a high kneel for a second and take the band behind the base of your armpit. We're going to do a plank with resistance against our band. So you choose how tight you make this. You can be in a modified plank. We started. You can be in a full plank. But I want you to keep pressure against that band. Connect the shoulders to your back. And here's another cue. Squeeze into your armpits. Okay? Protect the shoulders. Keep the weight lighter on your wrists. At 30 seconds, we're going to reset. If you need to reset sooner, you go to your knees sooner. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to reset. And then for the last 20 seconds, I'm going to take it back up. You're more than welcome to stay in that plank. You don't have to reset. Knees back up. Last 20 seconds. This is all core, back, shoulders. But if you don't feel your core working, your butt's too high. If you feel strain to your lower back, you're here. Press into your band. That's why it's there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the band. Stretch back in a child's pose. Curl those wrists. Nicely done. Okay. No band for a second. Come to a quadruped position. If your wrists are nasty, you don't like that weight on them, Go here. That's me a lot of times. Curl those toes under. We're going to lift. 2, 3. Come back down. Squeeze into your armpits. Pull the belly in. Then you lift. 2, 3. Come back down. Shh. Pull that belly in. When I come back down, I don't let everything collapse and get this big arch in my back. I stay strong. Beam of steel. From the head to your tail. 2, 3. Come back down. I'm using my core first. Yes, my hands are pushing down, but I'm using that core to lift. You're going to feel this in your quads too. I gotta tell you, you are. Hold. 2, 3. You got 10 seconds left. Squeeze in those armpits. Lift up. One more time. Up and release. Release those wrists. You stretch them how you want to. Okay. Back onto your seat. Let's go. I'm going to hold my band, shoulder width. If you don't like these ends hanging down, don't let them hang down. So I'm going to pull my band apart, and I'm going to come back halfway. Sit up tall, pull my band apart, release by come back. Pull it towards your chest. That's it. Exhale up, inhale back. Open the chest. And open. Open. You got it. Pull. Stretch. Pull. Come back in that C curve. So I'm not hinging, I'm rounding. Then I'm growing tall. I'm rounding. Four more. And release. Okay, one more before we start stretching. Take the band behind the feet again. We're going to try and do a form of teasers or V-ups. So I'm going to lay back. I'm going to hover my feet and my head. I'm going to use my hands as puppet strings. Lift up, hover. You choose how much that band helps you. Maybe you want to draw the knees in instead and press out. Maybe don't use the band and just do one leg at a time. Play with it. Eyes and toes stay in the same plane. They lift together, they lower together. They lift and lower. Make sure the glutes are involved in this. Just 20 seconds and you're stretching. Let's go. Ooh, that one didn't come up. I think we're getting tired, maybe. Come on. One more. And release. How'd that go? Press those legs straight. Walk those hands more forward. Pull your elbows back. I want you to flex your heels. Point your toes. Flex. Point. Just stretch through the Achilles tendon. You pull back enough, you might feel it up your calf. One more. And we're going to start with a leg stretch. So I'm going to keep my right foot in the band, take my left leg out. I'm going to lay all the way back and bring this leg straight up. All right. So hamstring first. Pull your elbows down to the mat. If it feels better for right now to bend the left leg, that's fine. Pull the elbows down to the floor. Relax the shoulders and neck. I'm going to inhale. Exhale, pull that leg a little closer. Pay attention, check in with the lower back. Make sure the lower back is not getting cranky. Inhale. Exhale. Put both ends into your right hand because my right foot has the band. Straighten out your left leg. Pull that right elbow down to the floor. Extend the left arm out like a T and let this right leg go to the right. You can only go as far as the left hip and the left shoulder stay on the mat. Yep. And use your inner thigh and your glute and your core to come back up. Put both ends into your left hand. Left elbow goes down to the mat. Right arm goes out like a T. Now, before you lift up your booty, let this right leg just start to go across your body, but you're going to keep your hip on the mat. So you're pushing straight into that band. Now I'm going to look to my straight arm to the right and let my leg continue to the left. And now my hip and my back are starting to peel off my mat, but my right shoulder needs to stay on the mat. And then use your core to come back up. Put one end in each hand and put the left foot in the band. You can keep the right leg bent or it can go straight. Elbows pull down. Press that leg up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Pull a little closer towards you. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. A little closer. Come on, push up in that band. Leg is straight. Now put both ends into your left hand. Make sure now both legs are straight. Left elbow down. Right arm out like a T. And I let this left leg go out to the left, but only as far as my right hip and right shoulder stay on the mat. Breathe. And my left wrist is still straight, by the way. Now use that inner thigh, the glutes, the core to come back up. Put both ends into your right hand. Pull your right elbow down. Left arm out like a T. Now just let this leg go a little bit over to your right. Keep the core engaged. It's heavy. Now I'm going to look to my left arm. My butt's going to come off the mat. I'm going to keep going, but keep that left shoulder on the mat and keep the leg straight, pressing into your band. Bring it back up and then take that band off. And we're going to come onto our stomach for a quad stretch. If you know you can't hold on to your foot with your leg bent to this position, then see if you can do it standing with a hand against the wall. Okay? All right. So I'm going to make a pillow with my left hand. I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm going to grab back there and grab onto my foot, pull it towards my glute. At the same time I'm pulling it towards my glute, I'm pushing my foot into my hand. I'm keeping both hips square. My core is still pulling in. My head is relaxed. I'm going to push a little bit more into my left hand and arm and lift up my chest a little bit and feel like that leg is lifting up off the mat. And I'm still pressing my foot into my hand. Then gently release it and take it to the other side. Right hand makes a pillow. Bend your left knee. Reach back. Pull that heel towards your glute. Try to have those legs parallel. Now I'm going to push off my front hand and front arm. Just lift my chest a little bit. Push my foot a little more into my hand. Feel that stretch at the upper front thigh. Release it. Stretch back into a child's pose. Scoop the belly and round the back. Press out into a plank. And from there, I want you to take your right foot forward. One hand on each side of that foot, or you can have a hand to the thigh and just stretch it forward. Good. You can push off that front leg and bring your back foot in and take the other foot back. Lunge it forward. Don't forget to breathe. Keep those hips as low as you can get them. And stand back up. Bring that back foot in and bring it all the way up. Take a nice wide stance. Whoop. You need to move back. All right, so I'm going to lunge to here. So you're going to mirror me. Flex the opposite foot. Take this arm that matches the leg and sweep it across. And as I do that, I hinge from my hip. My chest comes forward. My booty's shooting back. I can feel a stretch here. And cross the shoulder. Then bring back to center. Tricep comes behind. And then I'm going to lunge to the other side. Flex my other foot. Take this arm out. Take it across. Yep. Now bring it back to center. Take that tricep behind. Gorgeous. Take the hands to your quads. I'm going to get a nice little arch. And I'm going to round by lowering my chin towards my chest, rounding my spine. Now look out. Stick everything out. and press through your thighs, come all the way up. I'm going to take my hands down to the mat, and my head is heavy. Hold right here. Press into your mat, round your spine more, and pull that belly in. Take one hand, reach it up as you twist. Put that hand down. The other hand will reach up and twist. Put that hand down. One more each side. Inhale. 2 exhale. Last one. I'm going to start to pull myself up from my belly. I'm going to take a nice big inhale up. And exhale, bring it all the way down. Stronger you today. You made it higher.